Hello, everyone. If you're here live and you're in the chat, or if you're not in the chat, go to the chat and participate. Let me know if this is working. Am I coming in clearly? Also, if you're watching the replay, use the comments down below and interact as if you're live. But let me know in the chat right now. Hopefully this is working for everyone. So let's see. I'm not seeing any confirmation of that yet. Fingers crossed. Thank you. It's working. Yay! How are you doing? How is everyone feeling in this moment? Again, I really like a very interactive chat and comment section so that we're really doing this together. Where are you tuning in from? How are you feeling today? Let me know. We're about to close out 2023. Greetings from Southern California. Ellen, how are you? Sam, you almost missed it, but you didn't because we're just starting now. San Francisco, kind of relax, so good. Britt is tuning in from the UK, Boston, Texas, Atlanta, Germany, NYC, Germany. Ooh, there's quite a few Germany. Tampa, Vancouver, Canada. And who was part of the 10-day manifestation activation challenge? Did you join in on that or not? If not, please say hello. Because those of you who were in the challenge, we just a couple weeks ago went through a whole experience together. Alex Lopez in the house. Yes. Illinois, South Africa, Spain. Irene. Hello, Irene. UK. No, you were not in the challenge. Ash was in the challenge. Yes, Ash. Rosie was there. Britt missed it. No worries. Rachel missed it. Replays are available, but the replay bundle is $44. I don't have the link right now. I'll put it in this video. I'll put it in the description after I'm off of this, but it's totally worth it. Like, it was 10 days filled with high-level speakers. Like, we're talking multimillionaires, public speakers, authors, people on Netflix, on Broadway. Like, it was high level, well worth more than $44. But I definitely recommend checking out that replay. Saranda's here. Yay. Courtney's here. I see some of my people. Feeling good, soft and smooth. A. Wilson was in the challenge. I was in the challenge. Hi. Bratislava? Is that where you're from? Is that a place? I've never heard of that before. Also, if you're here live right now or you're watching the replay, if you could hit the thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it. It really helps with the algorithm and getting things out there. That's how YouTube works. So if you watch my videos, if you like my videos, if you are on my lives, when you interact with them, whether it's the like button or commenting, that really helps me out so much. So if you could do that right now, I'd greatly appreciate it. Yay. Bria, where have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Already done it when it came on. Yay. Was on one earlier in the year, which Allie did. Yes, Allie is amazing. Whew. This is exciting. This is my last live event of the year. This is our last chance to be live together here. Oh, I'm sorry, Bria. Sending you love, but I'm happy to see you too. I have actually was wondering recently. I'm like, I haven't seen Bria around on the internet at all. I hope she's doing well. Also, I'm in Washington now, so we should actually get together. As you probably know, I'm in Washington. Yay, Monica always hits the thumbs up for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Glad to have you back, Bria. All right. Nice, fun intros. I love interacting and seeing everyone here. We have 87 people here live right now. How am I feeling? Let's check in. Okay. If you're used to me, if you've been in any of my things, one of the big things I always guide people into doing is feeling into your body. And I feel like that's always such a good place to start. So I want everyone here to take a moment, let go of your thoughts, and notice what you're feeling in your body. Like, what physical sensations? Are you tired? Is there any dense feelings? Are you like super chill and excited? There's no wrong answer, but with that question, like, what are you feeling and where do you feel it? Honestly, in this moment, I feel a little light and floaty, and I feel tired. I could not fall asleep last night. It is also the full moon. Well, yesterday was technically the full moon, but the full moon is still in effect right now. Yay! Say less. Oh, so how are you feeling? Like, how and what are you feeling? I'm in pain, but kind of chill, Sam says. My hair looks good. Thank you. My nose is bleeding, but I feel relaxed. It's probably dry winter air. Yeah, what are you feeling? Where are you feeling? Say less is excited. So my question with that is, if you're excited, how do you experience that excitement? Like, what do you feel in your body? Because that is a huge manifestation tool and understanding, because when it comes to creating the things that you want in life, it's all about the feeling. Because the things that you want, you wouldn't want them if they felt horrible. If you're like, if I have the things that I want to manifest, then I'm going to feel exhausted and overwhelmed and pain and dense. Like, you wouldn't want that. You want the things that you want because you're assuming that having those things will create a feeling in your body. So to become a vibrational match to that thing, that really means how can you embody those feelings now? And it's not about rejecting what you're feeling in the moment if you're feeling tense. Like I said, I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling tired as heck. And I've been working so hard lately. It's been a very busy month. I'm not even joking. With everything I've done, hosting the challenge, also the next round of my program, the Next Level Life, starts next week. The welcome module is already out. I'm going to talk more about that because it is on holiday sale right now. The last spurt of sales ends tomorrow, so I'll touch on that. But it's been a lot of work to put together, and no joke, at the end of many days, I'm just like, this is so much. This is so much to do. And that's okay too. That's okay that there are seasons where it's like, this is a lot of work, and knowing that it doesn't stay like that. What are y'all saying? On the edge of good change, super excited. My first live with you. I've been sick, not too great. Sending you healing. Bria feels loose, so good. Hopefully that means not dense. Feeling density in my knees, but other than that, feeling good. Hyper eagerness. I feel ready to change. I'm actually ready to commit and let go of fear. I'm happy. I feel a little out of control, but at the same time, more confident about my manifestations coming about. Carolyn is here and happy to be here. Tense neck though, but loose everything else. Tired, and I feel that everywhere. What is that saying? Karina, thank you. Karina sent me, I think that's called a super chat. I haven't been on YouTube Live in forever, so I forget the terminology, but I appreciate that. Tired and feel that everywhere, but keeping it up. I can't wait for the Next Level Life. Yes, Alex Lopez is coming back for a second round of the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator. Again, I will talk more about that. It's on over 50% off right now. So I will also mention if for some reason you don't stay till the end of the live, because this will be about an hour and a half total. If you don't stay till the end and you are interested at all in getting into the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator, it's more than 50% off. The link is in my bio. So check that out. It goes up all the way to $2,222 tomorrow evening. So if you want in on that, check it out. Getting a frog in my throat. Linked in the description of this video. Just to be clear, I'm always in some sort of physical pain my whole life. I will share a really cool thing. Yay, Tassin's here! Woo! I'm going to share something really cool about physical pain. It's cool about physical pain. So I did just host the 10-day manifestation activation challenge. It was a free experience while it was happening live. You can get the replay for $44 currently. But this happened this year as well as last year. Last year was my first round of hosting the challenge. Multiple accounts where different people had lifelong pains and ailments. I don't know if Lucy is here. Lucy, beautiful Lucy, she lives not Life by Lucy. Lucy, that was a participant in the challenge, she has shared so openly, and I love it, that she had back pain for a decade, over a decade. And she said it was from gymnastics growing up. And the last 10 years, she had this pain. And she did the 10-day manifestation activation challenge, which has a lot of energy healing in it. And not even 1 week into the challenge, she shared, she was like, oh my gosh, I've realized that the pain that I was holding was stored trauma in my body. And through this experience, the pain has completely gone away. Pain that she had for over a decade, just from tending to her emotions and her body and the stored energy. And she was not the only one. There were multiple people that had similar experiences, or someone also had some throat issues for like the last month. And when we got to the throat chakra day, it cleared up. Another person was dealing with hair loss from stress. And through the challenge, her hair stopped falling out. Like, it's wild how much our body stores things and it creates ailments, and we feel like we're doomed. But really, when we tend to our energy and tend to our body and tend to ourselves, we can heal. So that's a cool thing about like the work that I do. It's not just about manifestation. It's about like holistic living and healing and actually living a life that you want. Yay, Ash is so pumped for the next level life. I'm moving this weekend, part of my manifestation coming true. Larger space and so much abundance. Yay. So I hope if you're experiencing anything as far as physical things, have faith that when you do take care of your body and you take care of your energy, like things can genuinely shift. It was really, really cool. Yeah. So yeah, if you are in the next level life, let me know in the chat. I know there's a good amount of you who are here right now who are joining the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator. But the purpose of this experience is to help everyone set up their energy for the new year. Lisa King is in. Yay. Ian James. Yeah, Ian. Exciting. I already know Alex Lopez is. I already know that Ash is. You guys already said so. I know that Tassin is. Ooh, Elena's signing up tomorrow. Only one single mom. Not sure who that is, but you're in. I'm excited. That's why I joined the Next Level Life. Yay. Saranda will be there. I'm so excited. Okay. So back to setting up our energy. We've been tuning into our bodies, and a big thing that I always recommend stepping into a new year or going on any manifestation journey is to release. So we're going to tune into that in a bit. But before we tune into releasing, which I also recommend getting a journal out if you haven't. Carol's so happy to be in the Next Level Life. Yay. Get a journal out. But I want to take some time. You can either jot it down. I actually recommend writing it down, but I also want to know in the chat, what are some of the things that you really are claiming for yourself this year? Like, what are some things that you're like, I am setting this intention and I am manifesting this. That is what's happening. Claim it in the chat right now. What was the best Christmas present you got? My dad surprised me with a GoPro, which was nice and unexpected. But let me know in the chat. You're doing life-changing, life-saving things. To be a mom in 2024. Yes. Carolyn, claiming it. You are. That is happening. Travel to Egypt. Get a higher paying job that is my dream job. Manifesting international travel to Dubai, as am I. If you were in the next level, if you were in the 10-day manifestation activation challenge, Master Sri Akarshana in front of everyone was like, Annie's invited, my team will pay for her. So I claimed on that call that I was going to accept that gift, because he actually has had that available to me for over a year now. And I never said yes to it, but I'm going to claim that for myself too. Slowing down, prioritizing important things, and accepting. Finishing cooking school, a new work at home job, traveling on my own time, maintain healthy relationship, wealth. Ooh, let's get more specific. What does that wealth look like? Go into remission from IBD, freedom from debt, manifesting getting even better at singing and starting a band. I love it. Manifesting success in my company. Yes, Dubai, right? If you guys were there, you saw Master Sri Krishna like gave a tour of his new home. He's like, this is the guest room. Annie gets to stay here. She gets to drive one of the Lamborghinis as her car to get around. Again, this is an opportunity that he gave to me last year and I just never took it because I don't know. Sometimes we just self-sabotage awesome opportunities, right? And he's like, you can come and collaborate and use all of our gear and speak on the stage at the live events. So I'm claiming that. Leaving my profession for my dream job, stay at home with my kids. It's been scary to think about because it's a big change, but I'm doing it. Yes. Healthy lifestyle and moving, dream job, financial freedom, getting out of a rut, taking charge of my life and turning everything around. I'm leaving the state of Illinois and moving to Reno or somewhere better. I'm getting fit. Financial abundance, to have clarity of my niche and move abroad. New home, remission of psoriatic arthritis, writing my book. Again, I've seen some really cool like healings and miracles happen. Like that is so doable. Also, one thing that I like to do when it comes to pains and ailments is I don't have everything memorized, but look up online like the spiritual significance of certain pains. Like someone who's close to me has been having a lot of shoulder pain, was having asthma, and some other things. And if you look it up, all of those things are related to the throat chakra. And this is someone who does not share, like does not express themselves very well. And it's like manifesting in physical things. A better job, manifesting pregnancy, DJ my gig, get better at music production, getting my first track signed. Yes, change of home. Chantel's here to buy a house, life partner, manifesting friends. Steve, you're always like you have this. I see you're always showing up to things like this. You're in the right groups. People who are open armed, financial freedom, starting digital nomadic life. Joined recently the person saying Bratislava. I was born there. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, meeting my soulmate and start selling my art. So if again you're watching the replay, use the comments and claim what you want. And I'm not going to have us take a whole lot of time here because I want you to be able to really dig in outside of this live to what you want and really claiming what you want. But we're kind of tuning in to those goals, those desires. So make sure you take note right now to follow through on this action step. After this call or sometime before New Year's hits, make a list of all of the things that you want to manifest. And this is a really key point for those of you who are making vision boards. Also, if you're in the next level life, I suggest holding off to make vision boards because we're going to be doing that together in a couple of weeks anyway. But before New Year's, I want you to make a list of all of the things that you want to call in. Big things. Like think of your 1 year from now and what it could look like if it went so well, like bigger than you think is possible in this moment. But also, I also like to add not so much of a stretch goal for the year that you're going to self-sabotage. Because like if you're completely broke right now and you're like, I'm going to have $10 million. If you have true faith and the right energy, you can do that. Like that's not impossible. But for most people, they have a lot of limiting beliefs and resistance within them. We're setting a goal like making $10 million from being broke within 1 year. Like they're going to self-sabotage the heck out of that. So maybe instead of that, unless that feels right, unless you're like, I'm confident in that, do a different stretch goal. Like maybe it's, I'm going to make $100,000 this year. You can, if you can get behind that, do that. But really think of what life could look of material things. Like I wanted my tiny house. I wanted my really nice Nespresso machine. I wanted my Lululemon mirror. All things that I got, all things that I manifested in the last year. So you get to design your life. 111 on the chat. When I entered, yes, I saw that, Raymond. My acting career, I'm manifesting a trip to Ireland, selling journals, getting free art supplies for review, a life partner, opening up to anything else. Oh, I'm breaking up? No. Is it working? I'm getting like a rush of heat in my body. Let me know. Is it working? I know that the chat is oftentimes delayed. I'm back. Okay. I want it to be working well because I'm going to lead us all in a meditation. Natalie can't hear me. It's working again. It's working now. Well, I'm going to lead us in a meditation, okay? So everyone set the intention and have the energy that it's not going to break up and you're going to hear me really clearly. So closing your eyes. Closing your eyes. Okay, some people are still saying can't hear. I want to make sure it's working before I lead the meditation. Testing. Are we good? Hello. My internet says it's working fine. I don't know what's going on. I can hear you. Go out, come back, then it works. Oh, are you saying everyone else fine on my end, hearing you fine? Okay, cool. Good. So we're going to do meditation together. All right. So closing your eyes. Cool. Yeah, some people are saying that if you can't hear me to exit out and then come back and it's fine. So try that. But we're going to do a little meditation. If you're familiar with what I do, then this is going to be a familiar one to you. Just wanted to get us all really centered. So taking a moment, closing your eyes, and if you are someone who feels that you are not good at meditating, you are good. There's no such thing as not being good or being great at it. It's a practice. So allow yourself to release your thoughts. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, use your breath and just push away any mental chatter you're holding on to. Pushing away any mental chatter. Letting your thoughts go and bringing your awareness into your body. Noticing in this moment what physical sensations you're feeling. Noticing if there's any densities or buzziness or even excitement, whatever you're feeling. Giving it the attention that it's asking of you. And taking a big deep breath in and exhale, releasing all densities, any tensions you're holding on to. And bringing your awareness down to the base of your spine. Feeling what it feels like, the physical sensations of your body against the surface that you're sitting on. And take a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, this grounding cord goes deep into the earth, past the surface you're sitting on, down into the soil, through all the mushrooms, through the rock, through all the layers of earth, through all the magma, diving deep down into the center core of the earth, plugging into this bright healing energy. And taking a big deep breath in and exhale, Breathe down that grounding cord, releasing all energy that is not yours, sending it down, letting it go, releasing any energy, grounding your energy down. And taking a big deep breath in, pulling this grounded energy up to the base of your spine. And as you exhale, at the base of your spine, this red light opens up. This root chakra, the energy of safety, saying to yourself, I am safe. In this moment, I'm safe. Feeling it, sensing it, and breathing up a couple inches into your energetic womb space, no matter what you identify as, man, woman, they, them. We all have this energetic womb space, this sacral chakra. So breathe in, and as you exhale, this orange energy opens up. Feeling, sensing it expanding with the energy of pleasure and creativity. Saying to yourself, I create my reality. I'm open to receiving the pleasures of life. And breathing up a few inches up into your upper belly. And as you exhale, this yellow light expands your solar plexus, the energy of confidence and leadership and power. Saying to yourself, I'm powerful, feeling this energy expand. And breathing up into your heart. And as you exhale, your heart opens up, your heart chakra, this green light, the energy of love, saying, I am love, beaming love out. Self-love, love for others, being love, and breathing up into your throat. And as you exhale, this blue light opens up and expands authenticity, communication, allowing yourself to fully be you. Saying, my voice matters. My story matters. My words create my reality. My words are healing to myself and to others. And breathing up into your third eye. And as you exhale, this indigo light expands and opens up your intuition. Saying, I trust myself. Tapping into that inner guidance, your inner vision, clarity, letting the thoughts go. Tapping into the inner wisdom and breathing up into the crown of your head. And as you exhale, this violet light opens up at the crown of your head. Maybe you feel this expanding feeling in your skull. Connectedness. Saying, I am connected. You're not alone. You are connected to everything. And taking a big deep breath up from that grounding cord, pulling that grounding energy up through every energy center, pulling it all the way to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, this beam of white light rushes through your entire body, beaming up into the universe, into this pure healing energy. Feeling this river of white light energy rushing through you, lifting away any densities in your system. Maybe you feel a vibration or this upward pull coming through your entire body, lifting any of those densities away. Connecting into this healing energy. And this healing energy flows down this portal into your body, filling up your entire body with this white golden light through every cell of your body. Breathing in. And as you exhale, expand this light out into your auric field, 6 feet every direction around you. and calling in whatever you believe in, whatever your spiritual support that resonates with you is, whether that's the universe, God, spirit guides, angels, higher self, what is real for you, calling that in close, asking to help cut any energetic cords you've been holding on to, any energies you've picked up from people, places, or things, past memories, events, traumas, whatever it may be, taking a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, release, cut those cords. I release all energy that is not mine. I send it back with love, with healing, sending it back to wherever it came from. Another breath just like that, breathing in. And exhale, I release all energy that is not mine, sending it back with love, with healing. And taking a big deep breath in, calling all of your energy back to you now. Breathing it in. Breathing it in. And asking for protection, only allowing energies of love and light in. Feeling this protective energy around you. Asking to help raise your vibration, open your intuition, helping with releasing what does not serve any longer, releasing anything from this past year that we want to leave in this past year, asking for help to amplify, again, our manifestations, to amplify our intuition, to help bring the signs and synchronicities and clarity to see those things. Asking for help with trust and surrender and allowing. And allow your energy to expand as big as you can feel it, sense it, see it. Let your energy stretch and expand. No more contractions. Big energy. Taking a big deep breath in and beaming 360 degrees. This energy is big, high vibrational, magnetic energy. Allowing it to expand with your breath, with your intention, and opening your eyes and letting me know in the chat how you're feeling. Let me know in the chat how you're feeling. Just did a little energy clearing. Again, if you were in any of my programs or the challenge, you're familiar with that work. Grounded and powerful. That was lovely. Thank you. I feel expansive. The density in my knees is gone. Yes, relaxed and lighter. It's 333 where I am. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 where I am. Feeling pretty good. Thank you. Feeling strong and empowered. Ready to have the best year. Thank you. It was powerful. Yay. Thank you. I feel cleansed. My energy feels elevated, so much lighter, very light. Yes. The power of taking care of your energy. That is something like what I just took you through. I at least take myself through a 5-minute version of that every day. Except, I'm not perfect, but for the majority, every day I do that. So think of what it would be like to take care of your energy every day. Like what could shift, what could change? You manifest potently when you're clear in your energy. You do. That's just how it works. Because if you're sitting there holding all of this density and your mental chatter is out of control, your limiting beliefs, all of the things saying that you can't do it, if that's what's running the show and you're feeling all this density in your body, of course, you're not going to be open to things coming into your life. The thing is, it's like those things are always available to you. The things that you want to manifest, the opportunities, they're always available. They're always there. It's just we get so consumed in the chaos of our mind and the energy that we're holding in our body that we can't even recognize that it's around us all the time. That's why you have to tune in your energy, tune up your energy, take care of your energy to be able to open up to seeing the synchronicities, to seeing the opportunities. Again, my opportunity to go to Dubai for free, to visit Master Studio Karshana and collaborate, all of that was always there. I just didn't feel like I had the capacity, like it felt overwhelming to even accept that. Like that's something that was always there for me. Another wild manifestation that seems to be happening is Soul CBD. I've been an affiliate of theirs for a while, and my friend Rebecca was like, who knows Angie Lee? Angie Lee is the owner, and I know Angie, but Rebecca's really good friends with Angie, and Rebecca was like, I know behind the scenes that you've done so much for their company just by sharing your experience. Like you've brought them a lot of sales. I bet you if you asked for X amount of money a month to promote them regularly, that they would say yes. And guess what? I reached out and asked for that, and we just had a call yesterday, and they're very much open to the idea to giving me several $1,000s a month just to share more about them. Again, that's an opportunity that was always there, but I didn't think that I was worthy of that. It took Rebecca going like, I know behind the scenes you're of huge value. And I will tell you, over this last several years, like financial things have been stressful. Like it was like, like, I'll make a bunch of money and then I'll do a huge investment, like getting this tiny house. And then I kind of chill out for a while. And I'm like, oh shoot, I actually need to continue to do my work and not just like not do anything. And so sometimes it has been a roller coaster, and that opportunity, that connection is something that's always been there. I just didn't know it or see it. So it's wild how many things are available to us, even in our times of struggle, that we're just not aligned to seeing. And there's 111 people here right now in this room, right? So, and I'm not saying this, well, why am I saying, I'm saying this because I've, gone through stress and struggle myself, to later realize that there were so many things and solutions and opportunities around me that I just could not see. So I challenge you to start taking care of your energy more on a regular basis, because it's really hard to take action, to come up with solutions, to get the downloads and the aha moments when our minds and our energy are cluttered. And that is why step one in all of my programs, and what I always talk about, is the importance of release. The importance of taking care of your energy, releasing things from your environment, releasing old beliefs, old habits, things that are not serving you, because you guys just claimed a bunch of things that you're calling in for the new year. And the one thing that will hold you back from those things is the chaos and the clutter that you're not willing to put down. The way I always describe it is, it's like people tend to not take care of their energy. And I'm not talking about just their energy levels, like energy to feel alert and awake and go work out, but I'm talking about like their emotional energy, their clarity in that way. Most people don't take care of their energy regularly, and they're holding all of this heaviness, like this emotional baggage. They're holding it. And it feels exhausting, and it causes stress and anxiety. I get it. I experience it myself often, even though I take care of my energy regularly. It's still so needed to take care of my energy regularly, but I'm always holding this weight. And then I clear my energy, and then I'm like, oh, that is when the solutions and the opportunities are then very clear to me. So again, if you're holding all of this energetic chaos and weight, and you're not taking care of it ever, but you have things that you want to manifest, and you're like, if I have that thing, even though I'm holding all of this chaos, if I have that thing that I'm going to manifest will make everything better, yet you don't take care of your energy, and you can strive and hustle and get that thing. But again, if you're not taking care of your energy, you're still feeling exhausted and stressed and anxious and weighed down. And again, you can hustle and you can acquire that thing, manifest that thing through force and hustle. And then once you have it, it's like setting another object, even if it's a beautiful, amazing object that you always wanted, it's like setting it on top of all this stuff that you're already holding on to. And you're like, oh my gosh, I manifested the thing, but it's just on top of all the things that I've been holding, and I don't feel any different. I feel just as exhausted and overwhelmed, because it's not the thing that's going to make you drop all the other things. It's taking care of what you're holding on to now, letting it go, calling it in from that space. You're going to have open arms. You can receive it. It's not going to feel so heavy. And you're like, oh my gosh, that was so much easier. It's so much easier to make things happen, to manifest things when you're not being weighed down by the chaos. Does that resonate? Does that make sense? You're like, Dorothy, you had the power to go home the whole time. I love it. I got confused because the above the belly button could tune in, but the lower belly button to my feet were just white electric clouds. Can you decipher? I got confused because above the belly button up, I could tune in. So the chakras, I mean, it sounds like maybe there's just some disconnection to the lower chakras. All energetic clarity in the chakras, in your energy in general, is very important because the lower chakras are about the physical plane. Like the root chakra is about grounding and safety, but it's also about the physical reality. So with manifestation, you want to take a thought, an idea, a desire, and ground it down. So it starts as a download, as a thought, as your intuition saying, go for this thing, it's for you. Then you have to like vision it, third eye, speak it out, like claim this is for me. Feel it in your heart, like really go after it confidently. So that's love, confidence. And then the womb space, the sacral chakra, if you're feeling disconnected from that, that's where you create. That's like where you receive. You have to be willing to receive. And then the root chakra is connected to the physical reality. So that's actually physically manifesting it into form. Does that make sense? So it sounds like there's just some disconnection and some work that could be done to clear up the lower chakras. The X you made is a movement in Ethereum spiritual body exercise. Oh, I do a lot of like intuitive movements, especially when I do like energy healing or meditations. Like it just moves. My body just moves the way it wants. That's interesting though. I want to leave all the things I don't need and toxic friendships in 2023. No space for negative vibes. I know exactly what you mean. In the book, Dorothy lives in Oz permanently. Oh, that's interesting. That makes sense more than you can imagine. As I cleared my own energy, I also pictured energy going to everyone that's in here, and I saw everyone getting everything they manifested. I love that. So that's the importance, though, of taking care of your energy. So you have some visions of what you want. You claimed it in the chat. If you haven't claimed it in the chat, claim it now. If you're watching the replay, claim it in the comments. Again, take action before the end of the year and make a list of all of the things that you want to manifest. Have that. And if you're making a vision board, here's a little vision board tip. After you make a list of all of the things that you want to manifest, all the things you want to call in, career, relationship, fitness, and your body and your health, all the different like areas of life, put it all down there. And when you make your vision board, what you're going to do is you're going to go on Google or Pinterest. I recommend making a physical vision board, not just a Pinterest board, but what I do is I go on Google and I take that list and I type into Google Images the exact things that are on that list, and I save those exact images, the ones that really resonate with me. Save an image that goes with that word or multiple, and those are the ones that you're going to print out and put on your vision board. Carolyn's claiming it again. I'm a mom. Yes. Yeah. So, again, but the things that are going to keep you from those manifestations is not clearing your energy and the limiting beliefs and all the heaviness that you're currently holding on to. So, another thing that I would like you to journal out, you can take some notes right now as I'm talking, but also leave it in the chat, is what in your life currently is out of alignment with those things that you want to manifest. Like in manifestation, a lot of people say like, look at the positives. Don't dwell in what's not working. But I truly believe that sometimes we have to take a neutral perspective and like scan our lives, like take inventory of our lives, of what is out of alignment. Like I claim that I will manifest $5,000. Okay, you're manifesting $5,000, but what in your life is out of alignment with that? Like, do you cringe every time you spend money? Do you ignore and avoid your checking account? Do you, do you just, do you, do you turn down gifts from others or compliments? Are you afraid of giving money? Yeah, like what? So sadly, everything. I'm not sure what you're claiming. So, but this isn't to overwhelm you. And it doesn't have to just be like, this is my goal. What things around my goal that are linked to this specific goal is out of alignment? Like, what in your life could you physically change now? Like, I want to just feel really grounded in my house. Okay, actually, I'll share what I'm manifesting this year. I want to just feel really settled and grounded in my tiny house. I have really good energy. I'm calling in a Sprinter van so that I can travel part-time and take trips. I'm calling in just consistency in my coaching business because I go through roller coasters where I'm like, yeah, I'm running a program and it's great. And then I finish it and then I like take a long break to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing anything until I'm like, oh shoot, I need to, like, I can't just stop. Like I go through these, like I want consistency and like, I want it to be planned out. So it's not just like, I just finished one thing. Now what should I do? Like, I want it to be planned out. I'm calling in hosting a high level mastermind myself where I'll be doing like a luxury retreat and it's going to be like this big high level experience. So those are just some things that I'm calling in. And if I look around in my life, like what does not match up? Like if you open many cupboards in my tiny house, that's where you can really tell I have ADHD. A lot of drawers, I'm just like, shove it all in there. It's not organized. So one thing that I really want to do, I want to get my space completely organized. Like I want that because I'm tired of it not being organized. I've never been an organized person and I want to get that organized. What else do I want to do? Okay, so body, everyone's all about like the body positivity movement, and I'm about that too. But like, let's be honest, sometimes we feel like crap in our skin. And I feel like there is this toxic positivity where it's just like, just be happy where you're at. But like, I've been looking at myself. I'm like, I've been super busy to the point for like months. I wasn't moving my body as much as I once did. And it doesn't feel good. Like, I'm like, I feel squishy. I don't feel good. I don't feel like I have energy. I don't feel confident. And be like, you can be real with that without shaming yourself and go, okay, what if I want to feel good in my skin? What do I need to do? I want to get up. I want to move my body daily, even if I don't want to in the moment. Like I do at an ultimate level, I want to. And so since before Christmas, I've been working out every single day because I want to. I even went and purchased healthy pre-workout. So on top of the things that aren't working that you want to make changes around, is there anything that you could purchase for yourself that would make it more exciting? Like, I went and purchased pre-workout. Like that helps aid me in wanting to move my body. Like that's actually fun for me. What are you guys saying over here? Michelle, your retreat is in my board. Yay. Is it okay to draw some of the pics for our boards? Sure. If that's great. I'm claiming this again. I'm in remission from my chronic illness. I'm traveling. I'm happy relationship with my soulmate. I'm financially free. I have amazing friends. Wait, this is my niche. Organization for chronic disorganized, neurodiverse. Oh my, that's hilarious, Lisa. That's literally me. I'm ADHD, unorganized, living in a tiny house. I love that. So clear the heavy negative energies in my life in order to keep myself clear to attract and receive my manifestations. Can you share the healthy pre-workout, please? Yes, I will post it on my stories. It's like natural caffeine where it's it's all natural. It's matcha and green tea based, but I'll share it on my Instagram. Libby says, squishy, I feel that. Mine too. Don't be afraid to hire a personal assistant. Could be game changing. I do have personal assistants, but that's another thing. Thank you for reminding me. I want to hire more team members because even though I have a small team, I still do a lot of the things myself. What else would you like? Do you not love cleaning? I mean, I do clean. I don't love it, but like I want to, even though it's a small space, I want to hire a house cleaner. I want to help. I want more help. What do you want? And don't let the financials get in the way, because if you say you can't do everything just because of financials, you're going to stay stuck forever. That's actually why coaching costs money. It's because you need to understand that most things that you want aren't going to be comfortable. There's going to be some discomfort. So sometimes it's like spending money on things feels uncomfortable, but you realize that once you do it, you get and things work out. So like I feel like that's one of the biggest pain points that most people experience is the financial setback. I can't do these things because of money. Like, let's all claim releasing those beliefs, right? Because that does not have to be the reality. There's so much proof out there of abundance. So, another thing, turn off the news. Don't watch the news. Turn off the things on social media. Unfollow accounts that's constantly pumping out fear-based things, because there are horrible things going on at all times. They have been throughout all of history, truly. And there are also beautiful things going on. It's not about ignoring the horrible things in the world, like have awareness around them. But if we're hyper focusing on all the things that are bad constantly, we get sucked into that and it drains our energy. Like you can actually create such a more positive, powerful impact if you're turning your attention towards the impact you want to create, not tuning into all the things that are terrifying and keeping you small. I love the work. I'd love to work for you. I actually I have to talk. I have a lot of people reaching out. It is a sort. We're actually looking for some Philippines assistance as far as like being cost effective, because their dollar, like $10 an hour for them is like a good living. So that's where I'm testing things out right now. My daughter wants to be a professional organizer. She asked how she can do that and get paid. She's 25. I'm manifesting for her to do that. Yeah, a lot of people need that and a lot of people will pay. That's something I would pay for someone to come in and set up things in my personal life. This is why I'm attracted to the 4-Hour Workweek book. Can't wait to start implementing those tools to hire help. Yes, same. I haven't watched or bought newspapers for years. I only have positive things on all of my social media. Yes, create your space. Everything resonates so very much. Monica, event organizers, there's roles doing that. Use TaskRabbit. Yes, I've been looking into that. I actually looked online for organizers in my area. But this isn't just about me. This is this is to help you guys. Like, what things in your life could you use help with? What things do you want to make shifts around? And claim that. Like, put that. Like, do you want a house cleaner to come and help you? It doesn't have to be crazy expensive, and it takes so much off of your plate. Like, you're allowed to treat yourself. Even in the small things, like, are you shopping where you want to shop? Are you shopping, like, do you want to shop locally? Do you want to go to the farmer's market? Do it. Like, just do the things. It's not about creating a vision for what you want a year from now and just hoping that it manifests. It's creating the vision, making the list, clearing your space out, clearing your physical items out, like release old items. Before New Year's, release old items, like go through, release, clean. Look at your thoughts, look at all the things in your mind and in your beliefs that are telling you you can't have those things that you wrote down for your vision board list. They're not true. The things that you write down on your vision board and then the things that your mind says in doubt, those things are not true. So you get to dig into that, and that's another energetic release. So I know I'm giving you a lot of tasks to do. I wish I had a visual. I can't share visual like screens on YouTube Live. But the things I want you to do, again, take note. On your own time, make a list of all the things you want to call in. And an extra note on that is Don't just go from the ego. Don't go from what you've always thought you wanted, you always thought you should want to do because society told you. Like, I'm all for people showing up online, but a lot of people are like, I want to be an influencer. I want to put myself out there. And you should and you can, but why? Like, why do you want that? Is it because people make it look easy and fancy and like, oh, abundance, travel, and do all the things? And you just want that because, again, that's what society is doing right now? Or do you want to do it for a deeper purpose? Do you actually have a message that you want to put out there? Do you want to help people? Like, what is it ego based or is it soul led? So for those of you who want to be on social media, and again, I reckon like do it. Like to put yourself out there and to free yourself and use your voice is so empowering. But why? So if social media wasn't a thing, if it wasn't a thing to be an influencer and make money online, what would you want to do? Like, what do you like to do? And put those things on the list. What do you want to do? What to do? I want to do it because I have a message and I know in my soul, I've known that in my soul for years. Yes, that is great. So yeah, what is that message? What do you want to share? I realized that biting the bullet and investing in things that my old self would have considered bougie has allowed more space in my field, therefore attracts more abundance. Yes. Let me read that again because I'm on that same page. I realized that biting the bullet and investing in things that my old self would have considered bougie has actually allowed more space into my field, therefore attracting more abundance. We have to get out of this old scarcity mindset. I'm honestly like tired of it. I'm tired of it. I've gotten past it. It's still scary to like do the things that you want, like buy the tiny home. I invested $25,000 in a high level mastermind. Like those are things I would not have previously done. And I got over the thought of finances holding me back from doing the things that I want to do. That doesn't mean that I'm at a place where it's like crazy abundant all the time and I can do everything and all the things that I want. Like even the Sprinter van right now, that's still got to get my finances in order and plan it out. I have this tiny house to pay off and I'm the $25,000 program. Like there are those things, but I also know that finances are not going to be holding me back from the things that I want to do. Like I'm going to make them happen. So we have to let go of that scarcity mindset. Who's letting go of that? Like, let's let that freaking go because there's so much abundance. Overcome fear and rising of failures. I don't care about feeling famous, but I want people who have struggled with similar things that I've gone through to give people hope that they can do better. Exactly. And that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. But with that, if you want to be on social media, I know that if you watch me, there's a good amount of you that want to put yourself out there and you want to be seen. You are drawn to me because something with what I'm doing, but I don't want people to put me on a pedestal. I don't want people to think that I think I'm better than anyone. I don't want to overpower anyone. I also don't want to have so many eyes on me where a bunch of people are criticizing me all the time because that feels hurtful to not be understood. So it's like, these are all the things that are blocking me from fully stepping into my power. Because ultimately what I would like is I would love to let go of any fear of being seen and being judged. And I mean, part of that too is like the more I'm seen is the more my family will, even though I'm doing all the things that I'm doing, I'm literally living next door to my parents. There's still that fear of like, if I'm fully out there, like everyone in my life will truly know me. That's scary. That's me potentially facing rejection. So there are all of these little things. Just like you said, I don't care about being famous, but I want to help people who have struggled. And I'm not saying that that's your perspective, but a lot of people, they want to show up, they want to be seen, they want to use their voice, but there are also these other things where they're putting restrictions around fully being seen. And another projection that I have, and I'm sharing my projections because I feel like a lot of people subconsciously hold on to these things too. I've realized that there are people who are really successful that I look at because I've met some where their energy's funky. Like they're doing really good things, but they're not genuine and authentic. And there's some like darkness behind and fakeness behind what they're doing. I've experienced that firsthand. And so oftentimes I'll project like, oh, the people doing really well, they're probably not very authentic and honest. And again, I've had proof of this. And so there's this fear of me being in that position, people maybe assuming that of me or something. I'm still trying to figure out exactly the energy behind it. But me putting that projection out there, which again has been true with some people, but it's not true with every person, holds me back from just like being free to fully use my voice and put myself out there. Does that make sense? So, in whatever area of life that you're trying to step into your greatness, like what projections, what negative projections and beliefs are you putting towards other people who are potentially doing those things? Affirm that you only attract authentic people and everyone drawn to you is authentic. Yes. How do they succeed if they're not authentic? I don't get that because, oh my God, I'm going to share a story right now. I actually want to make a video on this. So I went to this place called the Spiritual Life Expo, the Spiritual Life Expo. No, Conscious Life Expo. And there was this guy there and he was attractive. He was tall. He had dark six pack, long curly hair. Like I like a guy with long hair. This was a couple years ago. And he came up to me and was like super flirty. And I was like, I like cute guys flirting with me. I'm cool with that. And he had a decent sized social media following. And he also had this company, like this conscious company. And he had this story of how he went from broke living in his car to a multimillionaire. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love for you to share your story on my channel. That's so inspiring. You went from homeless to a multimillionaire. Like, that's so cool. And he agreed. And I was like, cool, fun. And he's flirty. Like, I'm cool with him flirting with me. Awesome. And I'm spilling some tea here. And so the Conscious Life Expo, it was at a hotel. And I've been around him like for a day and a half too. And he seemed fine. And I I brought my camera that day to film with him. And so we went up to his hotel room to film. And of course, he's coming on to me hardcore. And I was just like, oh, I find you attractive, but like a little personal space here. And I was like, I also have a lot of relationship trauma. Like I was dating someone who passed away when I was 18. You know, I was in my long relationship with an alcoholic, all of that. And the first thing I told him was I have a lot of relationship trauma, like too much, too fast, and that I was dating passed away when I was 18. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. How did that happen? And I said, he had epilepsy and he moved to Texas for his dream job, but didn't have medical insurance. So he didn't have his medication for a month. And it led to him having a seizure that led to a heart attack and he passed away. And he goes, oh, well, then it was his fault. He should have known. He should have known he can't go a month without medication. You shouldn't feel bad. And I was like, and then he just went cold. Like, if you know the tendencies of a narcissist, how they have this really big demeanor. And then when they don't get what they want, they like flip a switch and go dark. It was like that. And he said many other things. Like he was a what's it called, a disciple, and that he's an incarnated angel. Like, and I'm like, I know people who have those kinds of, you know, like they're very tapped in spiritually, but this was very ego. And again, he just went dark. And then he started talking about how he was on a different level. And as I was sharing my stories, I talk with energy. And I was talking before he flipped a switch like that. It was in the same kind of time span, but as I was just like sharing things, I talk with energy and I go like, you know, I talk like this, and I don't remember what I was saying in the moment. It was probably about my alcoholic ex. I was like I've experienced a lot. And when I went like this, like, and I put my hand on his shoulders, just like, this is what I've experienced. And it's been a lot for me in my life. And he goes, ugh, don't do that. Every time you do that with your hands, it's like you're infusing me with negative, bad energy. Like, that's harmful. Yeah. And I'm telling you this because this is my projections of me like stepping into like my fullness too. But it's also, there's like all this evidence. And the twisted thing on top of that too is this guy is best friends with a celebrity shaman who is married to a princess or an ex-princess. No, Master Sri Akarshana. Are you saying Sri? It's not Master Sri Akarshana, by the way, guys. Master Sri Akarshana is like awesome. But his best friend is this celebrity shaman that all these people look up to. All these people look up to. Like celebrities, like he has his best friend, shaman friend. And I'm like, okay, so I already felt weird vibes from this shaman guy, but I'm like, this shaman is either like not legit, because if he's truly tapped in, he would know this about his best friend, or the shaman dude's like just as corrupt and twisted. Yeah. And so can you say his name? I will you might not know the guy. I'll say his name's Archer. And I've met a lot of yeah, and I've met a lot of girls, and he's in Texas. I've met a lot of girls who are like, "Oh, my friend had an experience with him too." Yeah, same vibe. So Archer, like a Archer. So that's why I'm sharing this too, because I've always wanted to share that. Yes, his name's Archer. I'm sharing this. I Googled and found the shaman. Yep. Yeah. And I don't care. Like, you guys can look it up, because that was my experience, and it's really freaking corrupt. And there's so many people. I like how this is turning into a different talk, but this is something I have passion about. And this is something that I feel uncomfortable sometimes in leadership myself, because I'm like, there are so many corrupt leaders, guys. I'm so happy that you're here, but don't just like fall for all the people who are in power, and especially, and even if they're like super intuitive and magical, like go for the ones that encourage you to have your own personal power, because that's where it's all at. Like, you can have people help guide you and show you tools, but if they put themselves on this pedestal, like, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. I know too many corrupt people. In my country, there are so many good and bad shamans, but your energy is always more stronger. Yes, like the purity. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a Netflix movie out right now. Oh yeah, I saw that. Escaping Twin Flames. And it's if you guys haven't watched Escaping Twin Flames, I'm like, oh my gosh, there are totally people like this, but also they're making the entire coaching industry look horrible. Not everyone's like that, I have to say. That's why, like, in the 10-day manifestation activation challenge, I was so passionate about people joining, because everyone that I brought in as a speaker, I'm like, they are vetted, they're very authentic, they are leading with pure hearts. But not everyone is. How do you embody your vision board? Heard that in your recent video. Good question. Yes, Master Sri Akarshana is genuinely a good guy. I will say that. He's always given so openly to me, like inviting me to Dubai. He started his orphanage. Like, his favorite thing in the world is the orphanage that he started. Like, he loves it and he wants people to come help. Highly, I back him for sure. They play on when you doubt yourself. It's so important to anchor your own intuition so you can trust it. I almost got into a cult, but followed my intuition. Good for following your intuition. Oh, Archer, yeah. Yep, Michelle. You're awesome. I trust. Thank you for introducing us to like-minded souls like Ali and Jelly. Also, you allow us to see your faults and how you grow from it. And that's another thing. Most people who are in leadership positions, they want to, it's not that they're the ones that are authentic, I mean, that are leading from their heart. It's not that they're not being authentic, but a lot of people are leading from their heart, but they're also not open to sharing their struggles and their hardships. But everyone has them. Like, everyone does. And that's if you guys know my friend Rebecca, that's why she, like, loves me so much. She's like, because she's surrounded by all of these people who have good hearts. They're all very much, like, millionaires and doing good things, but she's like, "But you're the one who will, like, show up crying and, like, share things and be, like, just truly real." And I'm like, "I want more people to be like that. Why should we have to freaking put on masks and not be us?" Anyway, so you asked, how do you embody your vision board? How do you embody your vision board? Okay, so again, going back to that list of things, the list of things that you're going to put on your vision board if you choose to make one this year. And again, if you're in the next level life, don't make the board for a few weeks because we're going to do it together because I have some extra pointers and tips and tools. But once you make your vision board, also it's 1:11 right now, my time. Once you make your vision board, look at it and regularly go, what things on that vision board can I start anchoring in now? For example, I always use this example because it was such a potent tool for me. On my earlier vision boards, when I put I wanted to live in a luxury apartment, even though I couldn't afford it, I started touring luxury apartments. It wasn't just like, oh, I'll do that once I hopefully make more money if I can, like, no, I started going and getting myself in the energy. I do these things called next level life dates where I will look at my vision board and go, okay, what kind of date, like what kind of activity can I take myself on that's aligned with this? Again, going back to rewiring your thoughts around money. Like if I'm sure a lot of people put money related things on their vision boards. Like, do you need to actually go and sit down with your finances? Do you need to actually start putting $100 extra a month in savings? Like, what can you actually do? Not just sit and wait for it to happen. It's taking aligned actions. Does that make sense? Melanie, I've been following you for years and love, love, love your energy and vibe. So that's how you be your vision board. Yeah, I took a picture of my vision board and set it as my phone wallpaper. I haven't always been the best person, but I did a lot of healing and now can actually be genuine and kind instead of projecting my trauma onto others. It's definitely not something I'm proud of, but having that awareness too and not shaming yourself for things that have happened in the past is huge. Like, I feel like that is one thing that holds so many people back. It's like the mistakes they've made from the past, and they don't want anyone to find out about it because they think that if they find out about things that they did in the past, that their life is ruined. That is not true. You guys, when I was 21 years old, I got a DUI and I was so ashamed for anyone. I'm 34 now. I just turned 34. But when I was 21, months into being 21, I got a DUI. And I didn't want anyone to know. I thought that everyone would think I was a horrible person because I chose to drive 5 minutes down the story. I was at someone's house, kind of like a party situation. It was really sketchy people, like felonies and neck tats, and I didn't feel comfortable. And my friend lived just down the road, and I was like, I'm just going to go to my friend's house. It's fine. And so I drove to my friend's house. I parked, got there safely. But as soon as I parked, the cop lights turned on as I parked, and they came over and gave me a breathalyzer, and I got a DUI. And again, not something that I was proud of, but that was over, how long ago was that? 13 years ago? That was 13 years ago. And I was so ashamed for years. It took me like a decade. I think I made a video about it finally, but it took me a decade to share. And I made the video from the standpoint of, I did this. I'm not proud of it. I was ashamed of it, but I have changed in my life so much. And it was after I manifested my apartment and became a life coach and all those things. And the message was like, you don't have to hold yourself back and in shame because of things that you did in the past. Like, you get to let that go and not anchor in to those mistakes. You get to learn from them and share from them and shine lights on your shadows. That is one of the biggest, like, energy clearing, karma clearing things, is to shine lights on your shadows, the things that you want to hide, and allow yourself to be seen in them and not hold yourself in this energetic cage of regret and fear and, putting that lens of I'm a bad person, because we've all done stupid stuff. Guess what? Every single person here, We've all done things that are cancelable in our past, right? Like every single one of us. There have been things maybe no one has ever even seen them, but there are things that if we've done, thought, said that we're like, oh my gosh, that does not match up to who I am. And it starts with self-forgiveness. We all make mistakes. Let go and live on. Could you give examples of embodying your vision board, whether it's finances, health, or traveling? Yeah. So embodying your vision board, finances. I mean, I kind of gave some examples of finances, but so traveling. What do I want to speak on? I mean, as far as health goes, like I said, I was feeling horrible in my body and I was like, what changes if I want to feel healthy and fit in my body, what changes do I need to make? And that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to actually start using my workout mirror every day. I'm going to actually go and buy the healthy pre-workout to make me excited. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to start doing it. As far as travel goes, like for van life, like I want to get my van. So what do? I actually somewhat frequently, even though I'm not doing it right now, but I somewhat frequently will go onto Facebook Marketplace or look online at vans, even though again, like financially, it's not the best decision because from what I've seen, it would be like $1,000 payment a month. And I'll get there soon enough to where that feels more comfortable. But I actually look it up and I'm stating it. And I tell my parents regularly, like, or people that I'm around, like, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do this year. I'm telling people I'm going to get a van. And once I have my van, I tell my friends in San Diego, I'm going to come and visit you. Like, I'm stating it. I'm looking these things up. And if, travel is that vibe, can I actually look in my area in Washington state? Where are some cool places that I could take day trips to, or cool Airbnbs that I can go experience now? Like things like that in all the different areas of life. So whatever that is for you, if it's, becoming a mom, what kind of things can you start looking up? I don't know, different like healthcare things that you can go and experience. Maybe there's like some holistic health things to help you. Like, that's not one of my goals. So I haven't put thought into that specific thing. But like, can you start like setting up space for the baby? Can you clear out old things? Can you buy little outfits? Like just have some things, get excited, create the space in your environment. Yeah. People generally doing behavior based on what they think is best. Yeah. So it's again, not just having a vision board sitting there visualizing and hoping that those things poof into your reality. It's getting clear on what you want. And here's another prompt that I want you to journal on. Hello, ADHD. I jump from thought to thought. But one prompt that will really help you make your list of things for you to manifest is, if no one ever judged you or shamed you or condemned you, and literally everyone was like, yes, this year, I want you to do and have and be exactly what you want. Do what you want, have what you want, go after it. Like, I'm going to be cheering you on. So if no one judged you or shamed you or condemned you, and everyone was like cheering you on fully, like there's no wrong decisions. There's no mistakes. Please, I want you to do what you want to do. What would that be? What would that life look like in this next year? And base that list and that vision board off of that question. Do you think that opens up a little more in your awareness around what you actually want to claim you're calling in? If you're like having this energy of everyone wants me to go for what I truly want. There's no, you're shamed for that, or you're wrong for that, or you can't do it. It's just like, no, I want you to go for it. How does that sit for you? Exactly. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting a message from my mother. I have to make sure. Sometimes my grandpa falls, so okay. My grandpa's fine. Also, everyone, don't forget to like this video. I love this live. Yes, thanks, Carolyn. Click the like if you haven't yet. That really helps my staff. Travel and perform solo with bands, join musical theater shows. You're very brave. Thanks. Thanks. And I used to be so blocked in sharing things, and I'm still not perfect. Like, I still wish that I could get my words out more fluently. And again, ADHD brain, my thoughts will jump from one thing and I won't finish the thought, and then I'll have to circle back around. If you have ADHD, you get it. Like, I still wish that the way that my thoughts are formed in my head could flow out of my mouth the way that they are up here, but I've gotten so much better. And I used to let the like scattered brain dictate my ability to express, and shame and fear of what other people would think. that would be like being a god. That energy would be wild. Yes. But as we're getting close to time, I do want to bring up and remind you guys that my new program, I said that I would share a little bit more about it, but listen up because it's really exciting. So not my new program, I ran it last year, the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator begins next week, and it is linked down in the comments. Not in the comments. It is linked in the description under this video. I'll also put it in the comments after this live is over, but the link is there. And it is an 8-week group coaching program. There are already 45 people in. Like, we already have a solid group, but we start next week. It's an 8-week experience. There's a course, but it's also live coaching. So on the video I posted yesterday, one of the people who are in the program commented saying, "Oh my gosh, this is the most complete, in-depth coaching experience I've ever seen. I'm only looking through the welcome module, but it has so much, and the course hasn't even started yet. Like, it has so many lessons and action steps." So, oh, and they also said, "I heard that Annie over delivers, but wow, she really does." It's true. But yeah, there's a course. There's also live group coaching. So meeting on Zoom every single week. And I'd actually get to see your faces, and we get to interact on Zoom every single week. Plus, there are a bunch of bonuses. Like, one of the bonuses is this Saturday. And if you sign up by tomorrow, you can get in on this. But one of the bonuses is this Saturday, I'm doing a prosperity energy healing session. Prosperity energy healing group session with everyone who joins the program by end of day tomorrow. Let me read you real quick a testimonial from someone who did a prosperity energy healing session. You're going to love this. They said, they just emailed me this. So they said, "Hey, Annie, okay, you are magic. I took some time this weekend to rest and integrate everything after our prosperity session. There was a huge release and a lot of processing. Turns out a lot of my money beliefs came from my dad's extremely frugal mindset, which I projected onto others. And now I'm aware of it. It feels so much lighter. So thank you." But the craziest thing was, as my body was surrendering to the present moment and I stopped being obsessed with the future and outcomes, I got 6 potential client email inquiries in 2 days over the weekend. And I just got confirmation of teaching self-publishing at one of our prestigious universities, the University of British Columbia, and asked to teach a writing publishing workshop at a film TV company. This is nuts. They just keep coming. Anyway, I had to share that manifestation. I've really experienced the importance of releasing energy, letting go, and being present. And your energy healing helped me a lot. I think I just quantum leaped. So that was from a prosperity energy healing session. So one of the bonuses is we're doing that on Saturday for the group. The first call is next week. And Michelle said there are so many extras in the program. Yay. I'm so excited for the program to start. Yay. If you could drop the link for the $44 replay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I don't know if I can do that right now. I'll do that after I share about the Next Level Life. But what I want to share is this is a 2-month group coaching program. And it is priced at, wait for it though. It's priced at $2,222. Last year, but wait, that's not the end of the sentence. Last year it was over $3,000. And the people who were in it last year were like, you should charge at least $5,000 for this experience because of how many things have manifested. And if you saw my video I posted with Jelly yesterday, she was in the Next Level Life last year and has worked with me on several occasions. Her income has increased by an extra $90,000 a year since working with me. She manifested her dream apartment, luxury apartment on the beach within a month of working together. She is now fully showing up online, hosting her own things, all the thing. Like, she's literally manifested. I posted a video with her yesterday, so she has a lot to share. If you've seen Allie also has worked with me and has a lot of manifestation successes through that. And they were both like, you should be charging way more. Anyway, this year, the price is $2,222. However, right now it is on holiday sale for $899. $899. That is less than 50, that's more over 50% off. So that sales price, this is the last, I've done a few sales, but this is the last sale I'm doing on it. By end of day tomorrow, it's officially going to only be available for $2,222. So click the link below. There's even a payment plan where you can do it split into 2 payments, or if you go to the pay in full option for $899, go to the pay in full option, you might have access to Afterpay through the pay in full option. So go to the pay in full option, click it. If it says Afterpay is available, that means that it will split it up into 4 interest-free monthly payments. So freaking worth it. I have so much confidence in my programs. There's already so many people who are joined. Michelle says, I'm so excited about the vision board making and sprinkling it with energy, Annie's words, and energy clearing. Yeah, so a lot of people right now are in the program. A lot of people have rejoined the program after doing it last year because they were like, holy cow, so much has happened. I want to be in again. And with that being, Alex Lopez says, I agree with Allie and Jelly. It's a great course. Sam says PayPal also has an option to split up the payments. So this is the lowest price that my coaching program for the Next Level Life is going to be. I do not think I'm going to do it at this price next year. And also, if anyone joins today at this price, you get a one-on-one call with me too. So anyone who joins today at this price gets a one-on-one call. And I'm so freaking excited. Like, again, go watch my client testimonials. I know how to guide people through this experience, and the results and the fact that so many people are returning, I feel speaks for itself. I want you to choose you. I want you to join. If you're like, I don't know if this is for me, I will tell you this. If you're here and you vibe with me, it is for you. If you're here and you like the practices and the conversation, it is for you. And we're going to do so much more. There are also a bunch of guest speakers, and like Allie's going to come and do a Reiki session and a bunch of extras. So I hope to see you there. Chantel's in it. Chantel says, thank you, Afterpay. It made this doable. Yeah. So go click the link, check it out. All the information is on the page. Even the schedule for the calls is available on the page. If for some reason you're like, oh shoot, I can't make all of the calls live, that's okay too. I just did my program Empathic Alchemy, and one of Jasmine, I don't know if Jasmine's here, but Jasmine was in it, and she didn't come to any live call. And she posted the other week that she's like, I haven't made a single live call because I've been so busy, but oh my gosh, I've been invested. Like, I'm so excited to share. I still haven't heard like her entire live call. She just followed along. So I hope you will join. Again, join by tomorrow. So what is it today? It's the 27th. So this opportunity at this price of $899 ends by end of day tomorrow, Thursday, the 28th. So you have up until 11:59 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, tomorrow to lock in this price, to also get to come to the group prosperity energy healing session going down Saturday. There will be a replay to that too if you can't make that live. And if you sign up by today, you get a 30-minute one-on-one call at this price. So there's that. If anyone has any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm so excited. It just makes such a huge difference when it comes to your yearly goals and manifestations and your vision boards when you have the accountability and the guidance. Like, I'm so over the whole let's make New Year's resolutions and then they fall away in a couple of weeks. Like, no, when you're with a group and we're all learning and growing together and there's accountability, that's when things happen. And that's why my clients have had such massive results and manifestations. So I'm excited. I hope you'll join. I'm really excited for those of you who join today at this price, though, because we'll do a one-on-one call. They're really good. Yay. So again, check the link down below. We are at 1:30 p.m. PST. Do you have any final questions? I could probably stay on for another 5 minutes. I think my mom needs my help, though. You're welcome, Elena. And also, in general, side note, just go read the page too, because I had someone that was like, okay, I took time to read the page and it resonated so deeply that I had to join. So, no questions? Do you feel complete? Let me know. Let me know. Nothing? Or is it just delayed? Oh, I'm saying thank you. So that sounds like we're complete. Cool. Oh my gosh. Every time I sit on the ground, I always do it, but every time I sit on the ground, I just feel like I have to move around because I'm sitting on my legs. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. There's one practice that I always like to do, and I would love to do it with you guys right now. So that is just to like send energy, like let's send our energy back to one another. So if you're not familiar, just follow along. If you are, you know what we're doing. So take a moment and feel into your body. Notice any physical sensations you're holding on to. Notice any energy you've picked up even during this call, because we can exchange and pick up energy even virtually through a live. Noticing what you're feeling. Taking a big deep breath in. And exhale with the intention, I release all energy that is not mine. I send it back with love, with healing, sending it back to wherever it came from. Another breath just like that, breathing in and exhale. I release all energy that is not mine. I send it back with love, with healing, letting it go, releasing, and taking a big deep breath in, calling all of your energy back in, breathing it in, breathing all of your energy back into you. One more breath just like that, breathing in, breathing all of your energy into you, and tapping into that protection around you, around your energetic field. Setting the intention, only allowing energies of love and light in, being protected in your energy, feeling centered, opening your eyes if your eyes are closed. I love Alex Lopez. Alex is in the next level life. He said, you have to invest in yourself before others will invest in you. Make this investment. Annie is awesome. Alex Lopez. And yes, also this is open to men and women, or whatever, or, whatever terminology, pronouns you use. This is open for everyone. Alex tends to be our man of the group, and we all freaking love Alex. He's such an amazing soul. So it's for everyone. And yeah, go Alex. Alex is in for round 2. All right. Well, you guys have an amazing Wednesday. Again, price officially goes up to $2,222 end of day tomorrow. So if you want to lock in the $899 price, again, check out if you have Afterpay. You also can apparently split up payments on PayPal. Lots of options, but check the link. Again, if you join by today, you get a one-on-one 30-minute call with me if you join at this price point today. And also, if you join before the price goes up, you get to come to the 2-hour, maybe it's 2.5-hour group prosperity energy healing session. So worth it. You're the real deal, Annie. You have a heart. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Sharon. You're all the best. All right. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing end of your year. Don't wait. I mean, treat yourself. Take care of your energy. This is my last thing I'm going to say. Treat yourself. Take care of your energy. Like, allow yourself to relax, but also don't wait for the things that you want. Don't go, oh, I will wait till the first to make the changes. Like, start doing things now. Like, I started moving my body. I'm going to go do a workout after this. I'm going to go do a mirror session after this, not waiting until the new year. Like, make subtle changes now, anchor them in now. All right. And I will leave you with that. You're all amazing. Um, Talk to you soon. Hope to see you in the next level life. All right. Bye.